Hi, I'm Max Weiss, and I am here in Hamden in front of Hunting Ground to talk about the August issue of Baltimore Magazine, the Best of Baltimore issue. Now, Hunting Ground here, they won Best Vintage, and I love that it's actually in an old church because for some of us, shopping is a sacred activity. This is obviously our signature issue in a way. It's a celebration of all things Baltimore, our Baltimore Palooza. We even throw a big, awesome party every year to celebrate the issue and the winners, the Best of Baltimore party, August 1st at the Hippodrome. One of the cool things about this issue is that we have the cast and crew of Veep, which is filmed here in Baltimore, the HBO show. They tell us their Best of Baltimores. They've been living in town for a while. They have some of their favorites. And the likes of Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Tony Hale, they tell us their favorites. Speaking of Veep, we have a great profile of Pat Moran, who you might know as John Waters' BFF, casting director, and she is so much more. She has branched out. She's become one of the most successful and famous casting directors in the country. She does casting for Veep, used to do it for The Wire, for Homicide, for Barry Levinson's films. It's a great profile of a unique, wonderful Baltimore character who is just filled with so many quips and one-liners, you will be chuckling throughout the entire profile. It's called Seeing Red. This is Hank. He is the mascot of Hunting Ground. And I kind of want these chairs that are not for sale. Are they yellow? Pamplemousse? I don't know. I like the color. Anyway, there's another great story in the issue. It's called Shining Armor. And it is about Under Armour, as we know, the huge sporting goods brand that is based here in Baltimore. It's about the culture of working at Under Armour. They've practically created a little mini city within the city with a lot of people who are very ambitious, hardworking. They eat well, they exercise. I could never work there, but it's about this sort of Under Armour world, the secret world of Under Armour here in Baltimore. If I was to tell you that you could swim in the harbor by 2020, what would you say to me? You would say, Max, you're losing it. Or Max, I will turn into a radioactive spider. But that is actually the city's goal, to give us a swimmable harbor by 2020, and we have a story about that goal. Also a story on Richmond, Virginia, and how it's become like a hot travel destination. A story on life after the Jewish Times for Andy Berger. A story on the Ocean Gallery, that crazy gallery in Ocean City, and its surprisingly not so crazy owner. And Adam Jones of the Orioles tells us 10 things he cannot live without. Can I have a little privacy in here, please? Is it me? I like the boots, I gotta say. How much for the boots?